couple of days, but I have a valid reason as to why I was gone. I went to Perth because I went to WWE's Elimination Chamber and it was the best experience I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm fiending to go back. I feel like I'm having withdrawals. But I've called out the boomers, okay? I've called out the Gen Xers, I've called out the millennials, and I've called out Gen Alpha. Gen Z, sit down, because it's our turn. Why? Because this might sound shocking, but we are not better than the rest of them. In fact, we are all just as bad as each other. Because while Gen Alpha is out here saying that the word slay is out and that the laughing face emoji is cringe.
Do you actually use the laughing, like,
yes,
dead serious?
when I'm laughing?
Wait, what? No, what? When you laugh, if it's something funny, use you crying, because no one laughs by using the laugh.
Gen Z has now decided that eyeshadow is no longer trendy because it's for old ladies.
So my daughter just told me that eyeshadow is a Gen X and millennial thing, aka an old lady thing. Is that true? Is that true?
Let me talk to you. Eyeshadow is timeless. Are you kidding me? How long have you been alive? Clearly not that long, because that is such a staple step in creating a makeup look. It always has been and it always will be. That would be like saying foundation is cringe. That would be like saying setting powder is cringe. And like, look, the only reason why I only wear eyeliner and I don't wear eyeshadow is because I'm lazy and I never bothered to learn how to wear eyeshadow or put it on. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? So I don't even try. And now that clean girl is the new thing that everybody wants to be, we're seeing even less color. So why do we want to take away the one thing that gives people color in their makeup looks? What? Do y'all all just want to look the exact same? What is happening? But also, I think it is just hilarious for Gen Z to say that eyeshadow is for old ladies, and then in the very same breath, go ahead and make Free People barrel jeans the hottest trend of February.
I've been wanting these Free People mid-rise barrel jeans for the longest time, and I finally bit the bullet. I just think the shape is so flattering. They're baggy, but they still give you a ton of shape. I think I need to take this off. They also come in a ton of colors, so fortunately but unfortunately, I have a problem on my hands, and now so do you, because you need them.
Do I? Do I have that problem on my hands? These are the most unflattering pants I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't know about y'all, but I'll stick with my high-waist skinny jeans, thank you very much. You are very much entitled to wear whatever you want if you like it, okay? But when we're attacking other generations for wearing eyeshadow because it's for older women, and then wearing jeans that makes it look like you're pressing your ankles together like this, aka jeans that are arguably more old lady than eyeshadow is, that makes us look like clowns. But that's not all, right? Because apparently Gen Z is now telling the previous generations that carrying something as simple and as timeless as a wallet or a purse is now cringe. Simply just for one reason. Oh my god, like, you can literally just put your credit card on your Apple Wallet. Like, why are you acting like we're in the prehistoric age?
Millennials, apparently there's a new way that we can age ourselves, and it's by having a wallet. Apparently Gen Z uses their phone as their wallet, so they have all their pay in their wallet, they have their ID in their wallet. How do you have your ID in your wallet? Is this a thing? Did I miss the memo?
Are we being serious right now? Okay, guys, in today's lesson, I'm gonna be teaching you why wallets and purses are actually superior. Because once we're in public and this runs out of battery, we are literally useless. Oh, oops. Well, would you look at that? Gosh darn it, Becky. It looks like my phone is dead. That's so terrible. Oh, well, I know it's your birthday and all, and I know that out of everybody on this table, I ordered the most expensive meal, but I can't access my money because my phone is dead, so you're gonna have to pay everything that I ordered for tonight. Sorry. How can we say that previous generations are aging themselves by using a wallet and then start fawning over landline telephones and hanging them up in our rooms despite the fact that there's literally no connection to a landline?
Saw this on Amazon and I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. Babysitters Club, Claudia talking. I don't have a landline, but I'm legit gonna hang this on my wall.
Having a landline really bridges that gap between reality and my childhood fantasy. I feel like the main character in my favorite TV shows, One Tree Hill, The OC, and Gilmore Girls when I use it. Since I'm an influencer, I'm constantly online, so it's really nice to disconnect and it almost feels like an escape.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
You can't say this while also simultaneously bullying older generations for using wallets and eyeshadow. It's pure hypocrisy. So either stand on business or shut your mouth, because you're making the rest of us look dumb. Something else that I also find to be incredibly hypocritical is the fact that Gen Z is so desperate for casual Instagram to make a comeback because we apparently don't like how performative it's become. But then, on that exact same note, we start giving tips on how to make their Instagram stories more aesthetic.
Here are my top tips for how to make your Instagram story more aesthetic as a Gen Z person. Here are some examples. Got this one, this of my shoes, this one. And I don't think they're that aesthetic, I just think I'm Gen Z and I know how to use Instagram, but here are all my tips for millennials on how to make your Instagram stories feel less millennial. Okay, tip number 1, golden rule, always post vertical content to your Instagram story. Nothing drives me crazier than seeing a horizontal picture like this. The borders, this is so unnecessary. Immediately no. And if it's a video, keep it under 10 seconds. We don't need to say anything more than that.
I don't give a damn if there's borders on my story, let alone anybody else's. And why is that? Because I don't post on my Instagram story for the aesthetic. I post on my Instagram story for fun, which is what the original purpose of the internet was for anyway. Also, it's not my fault if y'all have the shortest attention spans in the world. If I want to post myself ranting about the WWE on my Instagram story for 5 minutes, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I don't care if it's not aesthetically pleasing.
Number 2, use the serif font. If you don't know which one that is, it's this one. It's the very last one listed in the font options. If you are using this one, you are a millennial and this is your sign to stop.
This, as my sister would say, is the most nothing burger issue I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Can anybody truly say they have ever watched somebody's Instagram story and has cared about the font that they're using for the text on that Instagram story? Oh my God, Samantha, look. She used Helvetica. Oh my God, that's the bitch! You're not a brand trying to market to as many people as possible through your graphic design. It's just a tool for people to communicate their thoughts and express their feelings. So let's grow up a little bit, yeah?
Tip number 3, do not slant your text. The number of times I've seen stories like this where the text is slanted or just not aligned properly drives me insane. I made one tiny edit to just the text on this picture and it already looks so much better. Number 5, ghost tag your friends. They'll get over it. I get it. We all want to tag our friends so that they can repost our stories. Just tag your friend and then drag the tag off screen so you can't see it in the story anymore.
I am so sick of y'all. Y'all really care more about how aesthetic the picture you took with your friend looks on your Instagram story more than actually just enjoying yourself with your friend. Why does that matter more than anything else? Just say you prioritize social media over literally everything and everyone else in your life and go.
And last but not least, this is a bonus tip for my millennials. You can use emojis, just don't be weird about it. For example, there's a huge
difference between this
and this.
But also, the term casual Instagram is a dichotomy in and of itself. Because intentionally taking photos that look candid and off guard to seem laid back is inherently more fake and performative than posing for a picture. Something else I also have a bone to pick with Gen Z is how we love to say that we're so body positive, but then they'll go ahead and bully people for the way that they look, even though they just said that we shouldn't be doing that. Because this gorgeous woman uploaded a video of herself without any sort of enhancements. No makeup, no cosmetic surgery, no filters, and she looks incredible, right? Well, Gen Z thinks otherwise. LMAO, the sun is eating you up, girl. Stay out of the sun, like, geez, woman. 28 and wrinkles. Is that normal? I need you all to listen to me like I'm saying gospel right now, okay? You can't say you want body positivity and then bully people for being positive about the way that they look. You can't expect respect from everybody else and then go ahead and disrespect everybody else that isn't you. It genuinely pisses me off so much because you either practice what you preach and keep your thoughts to yourself or expect an eye for an eye. Because why are you gonna go to a club, okay? A place that is historically known for being an environment to have fun and dance in, and then cringing at people for doing exactly that.
I was dancing at the club last night with this girl, and she was like, you know what's giving away your age? She was like, you keep putting your hands up. And I was like, but I would do it too. I'd be like, woo! And she was like, stop putting your hands up. And I was like, my mom does that. But then every fucking time, I'd be like, woo! And then she'd like put my arms down. And I was like, I'm too old to be in this club.
Firstly, right off the bat, you're an asshole if you're going around a club and telling people who are clearly enjoying themselves that they should stop what they're doing because you think it's corny. If you don't like to dance, don't go to a club. If you don't like seeing other people dance, don't go to a club. Doing this is the most basic universal dance move ever. I'm not even, can something as simple as that even be considered a dance move? 2, those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. If you think putting your hands up in the air is outdated and cringe, just wait until 10 years pass and we look back on the shit that we used to do. Gen Z, that is literally our future. I hope you guys know that because it's currently happening right in front of our very eyes and there is nothing we can do to avoid that.
A few weeks ago, I watched a video about how this wavy checkered pattern is basically Gen Z's version of the chevron pattern. And I feel like mushroom themed decor is Gen Z's version of the millennial pineapple, and there's so many other examples. The thing with coffee table books, like this Tom Ford book had every millennial in a chokehold, and now Gen Z is obsessed with these colorful Aseline books. Squiggle mirror has to be the most Gen Z coded piece of furniture there is, and I feel like the millennials version of that is these like geometric hanging mirrors. It might be a stretch, but Gen Z's obsession with cowboy themed decor is giving off the same vibe as like the millennial mustache and top hat trend. Animal prints are timeless, but the way that millennials paired the zebra print with these like neon colors is very similar to the way that Gen Z styled the cow print, but with pastels instead. All the late millennials had like the Tumblr fairy lights, and Gen Z had like the neon strip lights, and that's just the same thing in a different font.
You don't think that's enough proof that Gen Z is going to end up just as cringe as millennials are? Well, do you remember the duck face and how actually corny that is now? Gen Z's version of the duck face is literally just the scrunch face that was popularized during the pandemic.
You know how we always go through like the phases of the faces every girl makes? Like we went through the whole like, I don't even remember what else we went through, but this is what it is right now. I can't really do it in the cute way that some of these girls are doing it, but
now, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But to me, pulling a face like this, oh my god, I can't even believe I did that. Doing a face like that is 10 billion times more cringe than doing this. Oh my god! Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Mwah. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!